Praise the Most High, family. Praise the highest, Yahuwah. And we should say the higher power. Yes, he's the highest and he sits high and looks low. But he's the highest power. The higher power. Above all power. Almighty. Praise the Most High, family. It's an absolutely gorgeous day here in the Carolinas. And we thank the Most High for it. Yes, indeed we do. We thank the Most High for being our Elohim today. Our loving Elohim. And we should say, which takes us right into our idea, our loving Father. Our Abba. And that word Abba means closer than a father. Closer than a daddy. I hope everyone is well today. And that you too are well able to enjoy this day. Not just getting by, but happy. Praise the Most High. In your skin that you're in. Giving your Heavenly Father, the Most High Elohim, all the praise, honor, and glory. I'm sitting here watching a tornado right in front of me, a little mini tornado. Praise the Most High. Just dancing right there in that area. Praise the Most High. And that's a sign to me of his Ruach being with us. His Ruach HaKodesh, which is the wind. And that wind is blowing this day, family, waking our people up. But there's a problem to that, family. There's a problem. We expect our loving Father to continue to coddle us. To continue to hold us as a baby. Playing with a little nipple in their mouth. Give them a little milk. And this idea was confirmed this morning by my aunt, Karis of Covenant Awakenings. Powerful, family. The Most High was speaking to me this morning about higher level. Come up higher. That's what he said. Come up higher. And then he reminded me of why some of us can't come up. We still on the milk. And not only are we on the milk, we're being fed the milk intentionally by these lying preachers and teachers. And I saw another fellow on last evening, another preacher. I can't recollect his name right now, but it's not all about the names because the Most High has us all on the same page. But he was talking about how preachers are pimps. And we said that the other day in one of our recordings also, how they're pimping the Most High's people for the money with those lies. And just as I said for that 501c, whatever it is, from the government. Oh boy. But praise the Most High, family. The Most High is saying, come on up higher. But there's a problem. Some of us like that milk. We don't want our meat teeth to come in. That's what it's called, the meat teeth. For snatching and biting. Giving you new nutrients you haven't had in that milk. We don't want this higher level because see what the preacher is giving them, has been giving us, family, we'll put it that way, is the itch and ear doctrine. The baby milk doctrine. Which you can have whatever you want. All you need to do is cry out. I want to be changed. Okay, baby, let's change your diaper. And that's what one of my friends, Rockin' Ed or Eddie Carter, my music man that you be hearing all these great beats from. He used to tell the stories about his grandmother. He used to be so animated. And that's what he would say, come on over here, baby. You got a soul. Let me see your soul. But that's how it is with these preachers. They give us this itch and ear doctrine with saying you can have it any way you want. Okay, you want some milk? I got your milk, baby. You want a house, a car, nothing missing, nothing broken? I got you, baby. Just give me what you got and you'll have what I have. But don't we know that's a lie, family? It's a lie from the pit of hell, and these false doctrines and these false teachers have been sent by hell itself to keep us chaps. But there's a problem to that also, family, which we're going to give our title. What more will it take before you get it? And we have a word that we've looked at here in the secret place, and it's cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance. And this word for today, or words for today, means the discomfort a person feels when their behavior does not align with their values or beliefs. It can also occur when a person holds two contradictory beliefs at the same time. And see, the Most High is saying come higher, but these lying preachers are saying stay on the level you're at, where it's comfortable, where you don't have to check yourself, where everything is okay. Just come to me and say I'm sorry, and I hear you, I take care of you, I take that guilt away from you. Just for 1 week though, because you got to come back next week and bring them tithes and offerings. Because you're going to go out and live like a hellion again. You don't have no choice. Because that's who you are until you change. Until you hold yourself accountable and say no more, you're going to continue in your mess. Praise the Most High. Now, cognitive dissonance is not a disease or illness. It's a psychological phenomenon that can happen to anyone. Well, can we say it's spiritual? It's mental? And it's not natural. It's not natural to hold two belief sets in the same system and think it's going to operate correctly. It can't happen. That's just like having two programs trying to run them at the same time and they contradict each other on a computer. It's impossible. Can't do it. But we went over, the Most High pointed me out to this because we have contradicting beliefs going on in our hearts. One saying it's okay to live like a hell, and you come in on Sunday, get some hot oil thrown on your head or smacked on your head, say I'm sorry, and really we talking to the preacher, because he give us that touch, and see, with that touch we feel like that's the hand of the Most High saying you're sorry. See, we're all wrapped up into it psychologically, and we actually feel like that guilt has been lifted. But not so with the Most High. He says come out from amongst them and touch not the evil thing. That means we have to separate ourselves from the things and cares of this world, the lust of the eye, the cares of the world, which the pastor is, like we said in the prior recording, the pastor is preaching. It's okay to have these things. It's okay to be selfish. It's okay to have your piece of the pie when there's a worm in it. And really a snake. But the Most High told me this morning, come higher, come up higher. And see, the first thing I thought of was level up. And he said, no, come higher, come higher, come higher. We're not using that word. We're going to go higher. And I thank the Most High for this idea, family. But he said, what more is it going to take? What more is it going to take for you, is what he actually said, before you get it. Is it going to take more death? Is it going to take more hard hell and high water in your life? Is it going to take losing limbs, having a heart attack, to where it shakes and scares the hell out you? Oh boy. Is it going to take a stroke? Like I say, that stroke scared the hell out of me. Open heart surgery, the worst pain I ever felt in my life. Is that what it's going to take for you? Or would that be enough? Would it be the Most High having to take your God out of this world, the one you give all the praise and honor to, your pastor, your mama, your daddy, whoever it is you put above the Most High, your husband, your wife, your children, is he going to have to take those people away from you before you get it? Is it going to take a nuclear bomb hitting New York or Washington, D.C., or both, or California? Is it going to take the Russians and the Chinese coming and invading this land before you get it? And that's what it's going to take for a lot of people, but it may be too late. But don't wait. What the text says, don't harden your heart. Hear him while he's available, in my own words. Cognitive dissonance. The discomfort a person feels when their behavior does not align with their values or beliefs. And a lot of this is going on right now, family. Especially with this, reparations talks going on. Folks are really torn between what is right and what is the norm and what's really going on behind the scenes. Folks are saying things like, well, I ain't had nothing to do with no slavery, but your father and your mother did. Your grandfather, your grandmother did. Or your great-grandfather and your great-grandmother did. And you benefit from it. Right until this day. Your education was paid off the backs of our people. You got that degree off the backs of our people. That home that you're living in came off the backs of our people. Yes, it did. Everything you see in this world, especially here in North America, that people own and benefit from, came from the hard work of our people. You may say, no, I didn't. I pulled myself up by my bootstraps. Okay, well, how did you have the opportunity? And another individual, much smarter and much brighter than you, wasn't given the opportunity. But it's a cognitive dissonance going on with people. And they want to say, no, it's not. And the preachers are saying, no, don't worry about it. They don't need it. And we have other Hebrews that's bought and sold saying we don't need to do that. If the people would just pull themselves up by their bootstraps like I did, then they'll be all right. Well, of course, this joke is paid for. Bought and paid. Praise the Most High, family. We're going to definitely let that be our time today. We thank the Most High for this idea, but it's time to come higher. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Father. He reminded me of that this morning. Come higher. Come higher. Oh, yeah. He reminded me also that in coming higher, you got to let some of the things of the world go, just like a hot balloon. You can't go higher until you release things that's holding you down. You look at it as weights. And the text speaks of running the race with weights. But yeah, like a hot air balloon, they have it weighted down so it'll stay on the ground. But once you start dumping out the weights, it starts getting elevation. And once you're pure, you can be up in the stratosphere, where you hear things a whole lot better, clearer. And you start walking in those things. Because it's time to come higher. The Most High wants to take us to a higher level. Not only for ourselves. And see, that's the whole point, family. We're so selfish by this world system where you can do whatever you want. It won't cost nobody. But it don't matter if it costs other people. As long as you're benefiting. It's all about you. Me, I, that disease. But praising the Most High, what more is it going to take before you get it? Praise the Most High. And that's our time, family. Praise the Most High. I love y'all so much. That's something to think about today. Are you suffering from cognitive dissonance? And is it going to take anything else for the Most High to get your attention? He said, what more will it take before you get it? See, a lot of our weights that's holding us down is that church. Did I say that? Yes, I did. That pastor, that bishop. See, what you need to do is what the Most High made me do when I first came to him in this belief. He made me take a fast. No, not from food, but from the songs I used to listen to and all the teachers I used to listen to. He said, don't listen to them. Give me 6 months. And after I stopped listening to him, I dumped. I took him to the dump and said, "C'est la vie." My wife was like, "Robert, that's a whole lot of money you throwing away there." She said, "Don't you think you ought to sell them?" I said, "Why would I sell poison to somebody else?" And yes, I invested a whole lot of money into them. And I was saying to myself, I want to send them back to the people that sold me that poison. To all them fake teachers. But then once again, they will end up selling to somebody else. Because that's how the devil works. Praise the Most High, family. Don't let it cost you before you come up high and put away that baby milk and get on that meat. Stay up and keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom.